Can you stand up? I want to see the crop t-shirt.
It's not that cropped. It's just like, oh,
Well, no,
it's not
that's
really
not
that
crop at
cropped.
all. That's like,
No,
it's a regular
it stops
t-shirt.
like it
I thought
stops
you were
on
gonna
my
be like,
waist.
oh,
Like,
here you can see
no.
my boobs. No, it's not cropped at all, man.
They say that life sucks, but we have good news traveled fast. A show that brings you daily stories of positive impact from all over the world. We're highlighting startups, policies, and badass activism. Here's today's story. Hi Celeste, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing today? Happy
Hey,
Monday.
well, happy Monday. I am feeling way better. I don't know if you knew, but I had COVID. Did you know?
My my minions told me, and I sent them to your aid. That is why you're feeling better. I'm so
Oh,
happy
yeah,
that they're always watching you.
right.
Yeah.
And if you hear me sounding like really low, like Barry White kind of low, then you
Mm-hmm.
know why it's happening.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. No
this is
problem.
it.
So what do you have for
In
me
fact,
today?
let me give it 2 seconds to clear my throat. I'm back. That was real fast.
Okay.
So
All cleared.
today, cleared. Um, Let me ask you something. Can you hear your dad saying, "At your age, I had already bought a house"? Does he ever say things like that? Because mine does.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't handle those things well. But yeah,
Oh,
continue,
all right.
continue.
Well, I mean, somewhere in the back of your mind, while you're writing your stupid little emails in your dead end job, you can hear your dad saying that. No. In an almost
Uh,
impossible real estate market, people younger than 45, us, may have never heard of
mm-hmm.
someone buying a house with their own money. I haven't.
Yeah.
It's probably because their
Yeah.
parents are dead or something like that. They inherit things, but like no one has money to buy a
Yeah.
house. But what if I told you
Yeah.
there's a company out there, listen to this, printing houses? Is that every
Nah,
millennial's
printing
dream or what?
how? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I mean, I do. Yeah.
So, Mighty Buildings is on a quest to build homes using 3D printing, robotics, and automation. They claim they can
Wow.
build a 350 square foot studio apartment. That sounds more like a house to me than like a studio. In just 24 hours. And that
No
they
way.
have the potential to cut both the cost and carbon footprint of home construction by 50% or more. This sounds like the dream.
Whoa.
Their self
Whoa.
proclaimed mission is to create beautiful, sustainable, and affordable homes. So sign me up, please. Mighty Buildings has invented a proprietary. It's impossible. Do you want to say this?
A proprietary thermoset composite material.
Oh, is that what Mighty Buildings has invented?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, they call this
What?
lightstone material or LSM. I mean, you're an engineer, you would know.
Yeah, I tried my best to not mention that I'm an engineer because you always
Yeah, but
do,
you're
but
building
here
houses
you
all
are
the
still
time.
mention-
So, as part of its efforts to
Yeah.
reduce the home construction industry reliance on concrete and steel. So,
Yeah.
the material can be 3D printed and hardens almost immediately, according to the company, while also maintaining cohesion between layers to create monolithic structure. Mighty Buildings can
wow.
then 3D print elements like overhangs or ceilings without the need for additional supporting formwork. It sounds like a
Wow.
dream house. That way,
Wow.
it's able to fully print a structure and not just the walls. These structures require
Yeah.
95% fewer labor hours and generate 10 times
Wow.
less waste than conventional construction projects. So I guess the end of just, regular construction, it's here,
I guess.
right?
Nah, but I mean, yeah, we'll find new jobs. There's nothing to be worried about.
Oh, I think you
Yeah,
have
there's a
a
dog in.
dog in your house. I'm glad that all
Yeah, the
dogs
dog
are
is
have woken up today.
dog slash musician.
Perfect.
He's singing his.
It's okay.
He's dropping his debut single.
I'm gonna mute you
Wow.
and I'm gonna finish the story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The startup has recently received new funding that will go directly toward helping it achieve net zero carbon neutrality by 2028. Which it says is 22 years ahead of the construction industry overall. Specifically, Mighty Buildings plans to speed up its carbon neutrality roadmap by building high throughput, sustainable micro factories, forming strategic supply chain partnerships, accelerating blue skies technology research and developing new composite materials produced from recycled or bio-based feedstock. The microfactories, according to the company, will be able to produce 200 to 300 homes per year and locations where housing gaps exist. What is next for these magical house builders? You are wondering, Wallo, if you're still with us? Right now,
Yeah, I'm not with you.
Mighty
I'm
Building
right
is only printing houses of one story. So if you're, if you were looking to like build a
here.
mansion or
I mean, to
something,
be fair, because it requires a lot more calculation and thinking. Yeah.
yeah, well, but they like to move on to multi-story offerings. Maybe you could
Okay.
start designing for them. I don't know.
N-
These
never.
efforts will likely initially focus on 2 to 3 story single family homes and townhouses with an eye toward expanding into low rise apartment buildings. The company hopes to
I
have
love
at
that.
least a prototype multi story offering in late 2022 or early 2023. That sounds really good. I would
Wow.
love to have a 3D printed house. I mean,
Yeah.
even if it was one story,
Yeah.
who needs 2 stories?
Yeah, and if anyone's wondering about like the jobs, the thing about the industry in general, the world industry is like, okay,
Yeah.
if one job closes, like it opens the doors for another set
Another.
of jobs. Like that's just it's like there's nothing to
To
be
worry.
worried about.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
we're the human race, we figure shit out. We are awesome.
We're
So yeah,
awesome.
thanks for the news. Yeah, thanks for the news, Celeste. And Mighty Buildings, kudos to you, I guess. When last did I say kudos? Wow. But yeah, have a wonderful day.
And you, I will see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be more great news tomorrow. Good News Travel Fast is a news podcast serving positivity and laughter in daily doses. Oh, but we don't have episodes on the weekends. We actually have to sleep. Don't forget to subscribe and rate us on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to podcasts. This podcast was produced by Matthias Rosenberg, creative direction by Josefina Cordova, scripted by Cecilia Mira, and hosted by Wallo Lapiju and Celeste Bono. That's me. The show was supported by Athyna. Hire, manage, and retain world-class global talent at Athyna.com. A brilliant startup like yours needs the best of the best on your team. Are you taking advantage of global talent? Level up your team for more success for only 33% of your usual hiring costs. Go to Athyna.com right now to learn more. That's Athyna.com.